Hello, I am the Experimenter, and today we will be doing a Halloween special if horror monsters had Yu-Gi-Oh decks. We will feature various horror monsters such as jack-o'-lanterns, greedy goblins, and the infamous Halloween witches. Let's start. First, money-hungry Mr. Krabs-ass greedy-ass goblin. Eldritch the Golden Lord. Eldritch is if a greedy goblin was successful in his quest for all currency on the planet. And El Dorado is if a goblin gets the Super Saiyan Goblin. Now you not only get the currency of your planet, but the currency of a galaxy. Gonna start using stars as betting money. I bet 20 million white dwarfs on black and 20 million white dwarfs on red. Either way, I'm winning. Mummies. This depends if you want real life lore accuracy, aka historically accurate, or aesthetically accurate. If you want historically accurate, Horus, obviously. The Egyptians introduced mummification, and Horus is the Egyptian sun god. If you want aesthetically accurate, then just zombies. Look at cards like Call of the Mummy and Deslakuta. Mummy as fuck. Jack-o'-lantern. They would literally just run a normal zombie deck, but there would be a questionable amount of random synergies with Jack-o'-bolin. I mean, so many synergies they might as well be playing 30 copies of Jack-o'-bolin. I understand it now. He's their ringleader. They're an army of jack-o'-lanterns and Bolin is their jack-o'-boss. Fuck me then. Werewolf. First off, this is a furry, so they're using furries for hire because that's the only deck that will accept such blasphemy. It's simple. All furries go to furries for hire. If they went anywhere else, they will be turned into a well-cooked meal. I don't care what animal it is. Dragon, lizard, bird, baby dino. It's becoming a snack for me in the next hour. I wonder what Donner tastes like. Frankenstein. Frank is literally an amalgamation of body parts from different people. We're not going to talk about how illegal that is. So he needs to have a deck that has multiple things mashed harder than mashed potatoes into one. So Visa Starfrost Turbo. Frankenstein couldn't pick which leg he wanted for Wednesday, or any day of the week. And Starfrost couldn't pick which personality he wanted for Thursday, or any day of the week. Perfect match. Colorless Rome perfectly sums up Visas if he had the same concept as Frankenstein. All the different personalities attached into one. You bipolar motherfucker. Skeletons. Come on, the song goes spooky, scary skeletons. You know I had to include this. The barely holding Skeleton Man's deck is Archfiends, because there has not been a recent archetype release that has a good skeleton aesthetic. So Bone Man will have to deal with old faithful Summon Skull back there. Which depends on what aesthetic you want. The cutesy anime aesthetic or the grim horror aesthetic. Yes, this may be a video, but you better start adding the word game. You got options. The anime aesthetic is witchcrafters. They're literally witches who use their magic to craft things. The grim aesthetic is Azamina, because of fucking course it is. Apparently Azamina is going to be a common occurrence of the format Rota. Azamina is witches corrupted by some type of power that twist them into a dark, diluted version of what they once were. Grim as fuck. Vampires. They use vampires, obviously. I don't care you have to use a shitty archetype. No one fucking cares about vampires anyway. So go back into the coffin and never come out. Better yet, come out of the coffin in the daytime. You need some vitamin D. Take your vitamin D's nuts along with it. Get you some protein, yo sack of rotten flesh. Zombies. They play synchro zombies, using cards like Skeletal Felgran, Immortal Dragon, and Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Cheap imitations of what they once were. These legendary dragons that fell gloriously in battle, repurposed into nothing but mindless brutes by the forces of the undead. When will they finally let the dead rest? Doing my boys dirty. Creepy dolls like Slappy. Gimmick puppet. You know damn well this is the type of shit Slappy would use. And looking at the art is disturbing, to say the least. Anybody who uses this deck needs to be checked for criminal records. This is not normal. And by today's standards, that is even more fucked. If you see a player at your local card shop playing gimmick puppets, call 1-800-CIA Konami and we'll deal with the problem. But an important announcement. Services from CIA Konami will not be available till November 1st. Survive through Halloween and you're good. But be careful. They're watching. How can you have a Halloween video without ghosts? They would use Clear World. If you don't remember this loosely put together set of cards, it doesn't deserve to be called an engine. I don't blame you. Ghost whole shtick is making illusions and not revealing themselves until you're fucked. Only option was this piece of shit set of cards. Most modern decks are pop right out, whoop your ass, then go to round 2 and whoop your ass again. No current good decks does them hit and you don't know what ran tactics. And that was the Halloween special if Horror Monsters had Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Should I do a special like this on every major holiday? You tell me. Now go back to your grave. I'm going back to the lab.